Muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos otra vez a otro capítulo más de este Elder Scrolls Online. En esta ocasión vamos a hacer la misión Mensajes a través de Tamriel. Por lo que veis, esta vez no estamos en el refugio, sino estamos en Vigilia de Devon. Y nos ha aparecido este mensajero. Así que nada, tenemos que hablar con él y a ver qué nos manda hacer.
Greetings. I am Varnus Galarian, head of the Mages Guild. I have need of your assistance. Yes, it's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbal's grip. The Anchors, the Daedra, the Undead, they devastate our fragile mortal plane. I have a plan, and I want you to meet with Thrush, leader of the Hidden Armigers. He'll be at the Mages Guild in Mournhold.
Bueno, como vemos algunos todavía se ven y algunos textos todavía están en inglés. Y nada, tengo que ir a Vigilia de Devon a duelo. A Vigilia de Devon. Tengo que ir a duelo, que está en el... aquí en The Sun. Igual voy a mirar si tengo... Vale, duelos aquí. Y tengo tengo una ermita aquí, igual tardaré un poco, así que nada. Volveré a grabar cuando ya esté aquí en duelo. Bien, hemos llegado aquí a duelo y tenemos que entrar en el gremio de los magos. Vale, habla con Trus. Vamos a buscarlo.
Well, well, if it isn't the hero of the pact, glad you made it. I'm the leader of the Hidden Armigers. If you've heard of us, we haven't been doing our jobs. The Armigers do the pact's dirty work. Sometimes that involves agents from the Morag top. She owes me a favor. It's a long series of stories we don't have time for. She saved my brother. I saved her life. We're back and forth. That crazy Altman wants to organize a secret meeting of the Alliance leaders in neutral territory. He'll be here any minute, so I'll let him give you the details. But don't worry, the Armigers will do our part. Little details. Making sure the right agents are in the right places. Protecting pact interests, that sort of thing. I could tell you more, but then Naryu would want to kill you. Or maybe just cut on you a little. Turns out I'm glad you came, Virion. I'm calling in that favor.
You mean you called me here without knowing if you needed me, Thrush? Ugh. What's the favor?
I need you to contact the other spy networks. The Eyes of the Queen of the Aldmeri Dominion and the Ring of Daggers in the Daggerfall Covenant.
Contact. You do me with the tips of my daggers. Repeatedly. Right.
No, no. This is a diplomacy thing. No killing.
Apologies for my lateness.
Waste of a favor, Thrush. Should have asked for something your lackeys couldn't do. We're even after this, you know.
I know, but this is important. Thanks, Naryu. I'll even write...
Thank you for coming so quickly, Champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both of our guilds believe the time has come to take the fight to Cold Harbor. But trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces. And if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, our neutrality is our strength. We can't afford to take sides. The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Cold Harbor without making themselves vulnerable. You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected, you have a reputation. They may let you get a word in before they leap at each other's throats. In short, I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories, an island called Sturk. I can get you an audience with each leader and provide magical transportation. You just need to... That's all I ask. I'll open the portal. I think it's best that I travel with you and make introductions as a neutral party. That might make things...
Vale, portar a la capital de la Alianza.
Greatly esteemed Queen Irene Arana Aldmeri, it is my great honor to present to you...
Varnus, you're so formal. I remember the patience and kindness you showed an awkward, freckled waif all those years ago on fair Somerset. You captured this child's heart then, and it remains with you to this day.
You warm an old man's heart, my queen. I remember well those halcyon days.
As do I, my old friend. Sorry about all these guards. I'm told they're necessary. These are dark days.
A wise precaution, my queen. My counsel would be no different. If you'll permit it, my companion would like to speak with you.
Ah, yes. Let me meet this hero I've heard so much about. It's not often the heroic deeds of one who by all rights should be considered a mortal enemy reach my ears. Come, let's talk. Varnus is a dear man. In many ways he is family to me. Well-spoken and point taken.
Está en inglés, esto me jode un
I
poco,
couldn't
pero
pass
bueno.
up the opportunity to meet. A true champion is like a stone cast upon the waters. Humility is a noble thing, but you must also remain strong and self-assured. A true champion is also history, and you need all three of the Alliance leaders to attend this meeting. A bold suggestion. I like it. Very well. I make no promises with regards to the negotiations themselves, but I will...
That went well, I think. Shall we move on? To Wayrest, expect a certain level of formality.
Tell the lovely Donmer, Naryu, that she is very well.
Vale, ahora vamos a
disguise
quietud.
herself as a servitor and show off for this one.
Esteemed High King Emmerich, I thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I would not presume to waste your time without good reason. Your Majesty, this is Skald King Yoren's personal representative, here to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
Vale, vamos con él. La verdad no lo he oído, todo lo que parece que ha estado hablando. Vale.
Give my best to Thrush.
I didn't think it possible. Well done.
Perdón, pero es que
We
ando un
must
poco
return and
resfriado.
begin the preparations. We have much to do. Come.
Oh, I love to meet
Vale,
your
parece que hemos hablado con
Majesty.
ellos y
I'm gonna mingle their
han
heads
aceptado,
around
al menos estos dos.
these days.
Y vamos al portal.
All three leaders have agreed to join us on Stirk. Now comes the tricky part. Individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. But get them together and... well, you'll see soon enough. Everything's been prepared. Are you ready to travel to the summit?
Vamos.
Then, with your permission, I'll open the portal to Stirk. May Auriel's hand guide us all.
The word has been given.
A moment, please! I'll wait for you on the other side.
Our representative, Captain Alfari. I'm just here as...
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all 3 alliances are gathering at the meeting place. I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Cold Harbor invasion itself. 2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between
Vamos a la
them.
cumbre.
Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you. Third. Look! It's Lady Laurent! Wonderful. It's Tellinger. Here's Tellinger, the artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day.
Bueno. Veo que se llama muy
Captain
bien.
in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial city.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately. Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Cold Harbor. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected. An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think? Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all 3 alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
Vale.
I tried, but these thick-skulled bastards will not see reason. But what about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there. Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance. You make some sense after all. I will support this foolish plan if you can convince the other leaders.
Vale, vamos a hablar con los otros. La verdad que somos aquí, parece como los diplomáticos.
Your Scald King has all the patience of a bullet and... That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Baal's followers are legion.
I'm not convinced, but let me think on it. Something must be done. On that we agree.
Vale, me faltaría hablar con la elfa.
Euron is being stubborn out of spite. He's your king. Can't you reason with him? Is there? What did you have in mind? Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Cold Harbor to fully understand what they'd be up against. Nor do I, but I'll agree to nothing until I've conferred with my advisors. Now go annoy the others.
Vale, vamos al medio. No me entero mucho porque la mitad de los textos están en inglés. Pero más o menos.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse? I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise. With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? I have an ill feeling about this.
He has arrived. I can't.
Caldian! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
Molag Bal.
Molag Bal!
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Caldian!
Protect the leaders.
Cierra las grietas.
Molag Bal's minions and close the unstable roads.
Vale. Vale, tenemos una arma por la otra. Un dragón enorme. Vamos primero por esta vez acá abajo. Muerto. Nos queda la del dragón. Vamos allá. Mira, va que cae. Ahí cayó.
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day. Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him. Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island. After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice. Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor.
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Hakruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanos.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
Vale, vamos allá. Entra en el valle. Entra al valle del portal. Bueno.
And our protect us all. We're as ready as we shall ever be. Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Cold Harbor undetected. It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor. Be on your guard, my friend.
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good. Rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it. What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City. Dreadfully dull place, and a real eyesore if you ask me, but I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chap. Welcome. I have the honest feeling we've just...
Vale, la ciudad hueca. Yo creo y no quiero tampoco decir que como nos están dando tantas misiones así, digamos, seguidas de campaña, antes teníamos que hacer una, ir a un lado, esperar, subir algún nivel o esperar a que nos llamaran. Entonces, ahora nos están dando todas de seguida, así que creo que ya pocas nos pueden faltar. Vale, ¿por dónde tengo que ir? Vale, te reiniciaste, sí. Vale, supuestamente sí, seguir recto. Vale, te iba a decir, esta gente no ataca, no, parece que no. Parece. O al menos en un principio.
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. You may refer to me as the groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin. It could be. There is no safer place in Cold Harbor, for Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended. Watch and listen. While I could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you.
Vale, sigue a la jardinera. Nos va a contar la historia supuestamente de la ciudad.
Long ago, this city existed in Nern. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name. Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers. But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city. The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within. As fortune would have it, the Ayleid King Lalorian Dainar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses. The Ayleid King single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Cold Harbor. Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid King was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nern. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts. Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes. I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vanas Galarian, the Ayleid king, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here. This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. Know that every choice you make in Cold Harbor will have an effect on the Hollow City. I am your advisor. We both wish to stop Molag Bal's machinations. I offer you what help I can. The Hollow City awaits you. You must gather those who were lost. King Dinar and Vanas Galarian have vital roles to play, and they must be at your side. Rescue your missing companions. Return the Hollow City to its former glory. You shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course. But they are as good a starting point as any. Others in this realm, allies current and soon to be, all have important parts to play in this. As you seek out the mage and the king, I'm sure you shall meet others who require your aid. Look for those you trust, and who would be willing to join us here. Go west, beyond the Moonless Walk. There you shall find the Ayleid king, held within a tower of darkness. Vanas the mage is somewhere in the eastern plain. His exact location, I recommend heading west first to find the Ayleid king, but the choice is yours. If you wish to free King Dinar, you must recover the lights of Meridia. The lights have the power to unlock his prison of darkness. As you no doubt noticed, Molag Bal's realm has its own defenses. Things that teleport onto this plane tend to get scattered, as were your allies, as were the lights. They could be anywhere, but most likely rumors only, I'm afraid. I have heard tales of a strange prison.
Vale, pues bueno, como ahora tenemos otra misión, que es el ejército de Meridia, que es rescatar al rey Dumba, rescatar a Vano Galerion y restauro la ciudad hueca. Pero bueno, vamos a dejar este capítulo por aquí. Igualmente los otros ya los habré cortado por misión, así que nada. Espero que les esté gustando, espero que lo estéis pasando bien y espero veros en otro próximo capítulo de este Elder Scrolls Online. Cuidaros.